So when you go in and you're looking, they just have everything labeled and stuff. And I'm familiar with a lot of these because I've eaten so many different types over the last few years I've been doing this channel. So this one is something that I've never had before, but I wanted to try. So we got some curry chicken, some chicken teriyaki with some white rice. They wanted the white rice to go with this. I also did get dessert. I want to show y'all this because people have been asking me to try this, and I'm going to show y'all right now before I even try it later. This thing right here is the most expensive thing I got. It's crispy pata. Okay, this giant thing of crispy pata, which is pig feet. I never had it. All right, I never eaten pig feet in my life, but I'm doing this because a lot of people have been saying, try it, try it. This thing costs $16. You get all this damn food. I love this. I love this. But I'm gonna try that later. First, let's start off with this chicken with the rice. I'm gonna go in for, let's do this teriyaki one. I've never had the chicken teriyaki from any Filipino place. I've always had sisig and like stuff like that, but that's what it looks like. Let's go. Oh, very good. You know what it reminds me of, for real? The chicken teriyaki you get from the mall, but like homemade and better. So, you can see the chicken is grilled off. Ton of teriyaki glaze on here with the white rice. This is just like, if I live like right there, bro, I eat this on lunch break. This is a lunch break meal right here. And the white rice, that's how you know. When the white rice at a place is fluffy, and it doesn't just taste plain, you know a place is good. Yeah, we finna tear this up. I'm gonna take this home, bro. Gotta take this home. Very good teriyaki. The sauce is a lot thicker than a lot of places, and that's good because it really coats this chicken, which makes it even more enjoyable. You can sign me up for that any day. Solid 8 out of 10. Man, we got this curry chicken. Now, I've had West Indian curry. I've had Indian curry. I've had Thai curry. Is there a difference? We shall see. They definitely use bone-in chicken because I'm getting bones, but I just dropped some damn curry on my shirt. Here we go. That is a different curry. Give me a second, I need to wipe this damn shirt off. The biggest thing that I noticed with this curry, there's mustard in this. Like, yellow French's mustard. 100%. I'm a mustard guy, so I don't mind that. But it's not what I would expect from a curry. It's not spicy. Sorry for the finger sucking, but, you know, you gotta get the flavor in there. But it's bone-in chicken. The overpowering flavor on this, again, is mustard. Like, there has to be a whole jar of French's mustard in there. And again, I personally don't mind that. But you gotta be descriptive to people because some people don't really like mustard at all. And it is overwhelmingly, it almost tastes like mustard chicken and not curry chicken. But the chicken is tender. The bones give it a nice, deep, stocky kind of flavor. I like it. Again, just a fair warning to people, again, because I have to always say things 6 times. Mustard. And bones. I'm used to bones and chicken because that's where the flavor comes from. Solid 7.5 out of 10. So each meal, you get a rice or a starch and 2 sides. So on this one, I got the lumpia. Gotta try that, of course. This is the vegetable one, though. It's not the pork. And then this is barbecue beef. Either beef or chicken. I forget which one it was. But I'm gonna start off with that. Beef. Ooh, that looks good, though, right? That looks good. Now, last time I had Filipino barbecue, there was a fat cap on this, and I didn't know. So, if I bite into fat, I know it's supposed to be there. Let me tell you something. The last time I had barbecue from another place, it wasn't very good. This is definitely what it's supposed to taste like. The barbecue sauce is sweet, but it's also got like a little bit of chili flake on it or something. And it's a very deep flavor. There's no molasses like you would get in most barbecue sauces. Not a heavy molasses flavor, but the nice grilled taste on this, That's good. That's good. Let me suck my finger. Hold on. A little rice with this. And come back. This is damn good. It's cooked really tender. It's not chewy. It melts in your mouth, and it's got a nice barbecue sauce that doesn't taste like barbecue sauce I'm used to. But nonetheless, this is very solid. Very solid. I like this barbecue sauce a lot. Hold on. I think I've said this a bunch of times, but when I'm just eating, not for the sake of doing a video or anything, I just love rice with a well-cooked, well-seasoned protein. Hits every time. And that's what this is. For me, that's a 9 out of 10. I love the barbecue sauce. I love the texture and the flavor of the beef. It's really good. And we got the lumpia. This is vegetable lumpia. He told me like 3 times. He was like, you know, it's vegetable. I said, yeah, I want the vegetable. Because it was bigger than the pork one. So I wanted more. I'm big back, man. It is what it is. Let me try this, though, first without anything on it. Not crispy. A little bit of a letdown on that. But when you're eating this, these aren't made fresh. They've been sitting out. Because they're at, like, it's served catering style. So, odds are these been sitting out for a while. But they do taste good on the inside. There's definitely, like, noodles in here. It almost tastes like pancit on the inside. But into the sauce, too. It's crispy on the other side. I like the vinegar sauce. I like that vinegar sauce on here. A little bit of chili flake in here, too, so it's a little spicy. But really good acid flavor. I don't care if it goes on, all right? Just let me do my thing. Yep. Found something. And go like this. I'm gonna take one of these damn beef strips off. Huh? I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like that. I'll pick that up. I got a spoon in here somewhere. Definitely a 9. I gotta get one more lumpia. Flavor's on point. These taste a little old. Kind of takes away from it. But again, because this was so cheap, a lot of places charge you the same meal. The last time I got something like this style of platter from a Filipino barbecue place, I swear to you, it was 20 bucks. This is 10. And I'm not even mad, like, nitpicking $10, bro, nah. So, a little old. I'm still gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. But it is not as crispy like the ones at Mama Fina's that I have. Melt in your mouth. But still, they charge you like $10 for just the damn lumpia there. I'm just being real. Finally, we got some pancit, so we got some noodles. Finally, I've been waiting to try this one. And we got beef adobo, and this over here is called Bicol Express. I have had this before. It's like a spicy kind of, we'll see when I try it. But let's try it out. What I remember, it has chilies in it, and it's kind of spicy. But the one I got wasn't spicy, so I'm hoping this one is kind of spicy. This is so tender. The spice is beginning to kick in at the end. But it's so tender. Like, so tender. That's tasty. That's really tasty. Oh, sign me up for that any day. Man. The last time I had this, it wasn't nowhere near as good as this. But this time, this is like fall apart. And it's very savory. A little bit of cream. Like creamy type of taste, but then it's got this spicy undertone the whole time, but it's not over the top spicy. It's like pleasantly spicy. Again, some people say it's supposed to be really spicy, so maybe that is. I have a pretty high spice tolerance. It's hot, but it's not like crazy like I'm sweating. Spicy. Then we got the beef adobo, which I've always had adobo chicken, but never the beef, so. Not good. Not good. Yeah. the broth that's on here, I should have got that with the rice, but the broth that's on here is really, really rich. Let me try this pancit. This is like, let me tell you in a second. Let's just noodles real quick. This is solid. One of the better ones I've had, but not the best. But what this gives off to me is like a really dope lunch or dinner type of spot where you just got out work and you want something that's like homemade but quick. Everything here is good. Like when I had Mama Fina's, everything was like jazzed up to the point it feels like special occasion food. Whereas this just feels like somebody's mom made it. And I'm not mad at anything at all. The pancit, really solid. I like when they have a little bit more of like the garlic and the broth in it, but everything's just good, man. Like, if I'm super hungry, bro, like this one meal right here would hit the spot. The Bicol Express, I'll go 8.5. The beef adobo, I'll also go, I'll give the whole thing, everything in here is 8.5. I'm tripping. Everything's 8.5. It's so good, man. That and the barbecue beef with the rice, bro. You come back every time. Ah, good. Hold on. All right. It's time for some crispy pata. My first time trying crispy pata. I've done a lot of Filipino food videos, and every time people are like, try crispy pata, try crispy pata. I can never find it, but I found it this time. So crispy pata is pig's feet. I can tell because the pig skin gets really, really crispy when you put like the crackling and stuff on it. So I can see that for sure. Now, there's the dipping sauce that comes with it, which I know from having like Leche kawali and different stuff, that it's like soy sauce vinegar type of base, which I can really smell already. Now, this is really tender. Again, I have never in my life tried pig feet. I've had pork before, so I can't see it being anything. Now, this is the meat part. The meat part. So let's try that. It tastes like pork, like being real. Let me try the crispy part though, with it. So, there that is, like the skin, crackling, as we know it. That's the part that you need. Yeah, I'll put it this way. If you didn't tell me what this was, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. It's like a pork rind to me. Into this like vinegar, very soy vinegar, garlic, maybe some shallots in here. It tastes like a pork rind. That's exactly what it tastes like. Pork rind is made from pig skin, so it's not like I'm reaching. But the other part reminds me of when you get like pork in like Chinese food, because of the soy, a really deep pork flavor. It's crispy. There's not a lot of seasoning or anything else that comes with it, but pork fat rules, as Emerald used to say. And putting it in this vinegar sauce just brings it all together. I like bacon. I like pork. I ain't got a problem with none of this. And for 16 bucks, I haven't even really scratched the surface how much damn food is on here. So, do I like it? Yes. Is it something that I think, like, personally, that I love? If I had to think about it, you probably haven't. Like, I really like it. Again, I think psychologically a lot of people would be turned off by eating certain types of food. But if you've had spare ribs, very similar. And if you had pork rinds, very similar. So that's why you gotta just try stuff. I don't mind it at all. I think the flavor of fat is delicious. Very solid. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Finally, I grabbed one of these desserts at the end of the counter. We got Leche flan. I like flan. And it says, ingredients, milk, eggs, sugar, vanilla extract. Cool. I've had flan before. Can't see me not liking this. Flan is like a custardy kind of, I don't know, I had a lot of Spanish food in my life, bro, so flan is up my alley. Let's try the Leche flan now. Yeah, rockin'. Rockin'. See exactly what it tastes like. It's like a sweet custard. That's good. That's good. That's good. Mm-hmm. Their flan, as opposed to some other flans I've had, is a lot sweeter and less of that like brulee kind of burnt flavor that I really don't love. They ain't got that, so I really do like this. The texture is just custardy, puddingy, but a little harder or more gelatinous. And it tastes like dulce de leche, so a little caramel kind of flavor. It's delicious. You can see because I keep fucking eating it. One more bite. This is good. This just, everything here is just nice, bro. I like that. One more. Stop eating, bro. Stop eating. This is very, 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 very good. Solid 8.5 out of 10 material for me. $4.50 for a nice big piece like that. Can't beat it. Okay, so Tropical Hut is like different vibe than I'm used to, because all of the other Filipino places I've gone to were much more restaurant feel, whereas this was like mom and pop somebody's kitchen feel. But it's so good for what you're paying and what you're getting. I would pick that on like a Tuesday night over going to Mama Fina's for real, because I don't want to go through sitting down. I just want to grab my food and go and sit down and eat it somewhere. And that's exactly what I did. No wait time, no nothing. And it's really, really cheap. So I think this place is solid as hell. And if I'm in the mood for Filipino food and I don't feel like going through, I would go there again 100%. Like, there wasn't a lot of things that I would say like, oh my God, as far as like with Filipino food I've had, was the best in the category I've had. I've had better, especially at Mama Fina's. That's like, to me, still nothing has beaten it, but I feel like that's fancy. And this was just chill, like super chill, man. And it was like, again, if I wouldn't have got that crispy pata, all this food came out to $29. And I was like looking like, they ain't gonna charge me more for that? So I ended up tipping them. I gave them $10. Like, I was like, here, take the, I just thought it was gonna cost more than that, but I'm not mad, bro. Like, I'm just telling y'all, if you're in the mood for some like chill ass Filipino food, like this is really a place to go. I think on like Yelp, from what I saw when I just looked at it, it's got like a 4 stars. Yeah, I think that's totally warranted. The fact that I just ruined my shirt, I put curry on it, and this is a true classic shirt, bro. These are like 3 for $40 t-shirts, but I got a good washing machine at home, so I'll do that. Yesterday, I don't know what happened, but I came down with a serious migraine, bro, like serious migraine. So I'm trying to, like, I didn't work out today for the first time in like probably this year. I haven't worked out, but I'm trying to conserve, but the show goes on. I still wanted to make content, and I was driving, and I saw this place. I was like, yo, let me just go in there. But there's some other places in this little downtown spot in Maywood that I'm at that look like some chill mom and pop. So hopefully the mom and pop videos do well. This one I wasn't gonna pass up though. I love Filipino food, and it's not that easy to find in my immediate area. So I had to do something with that. So I'm gonna go try to take a nap and sleep the rest of this migraine off. Like, my head is still bumping right now. Pause. But I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for y'all support, and I will be back tomorrow. More content, man. Hand signs. They made it to YouTube.